don't even realize life starts to go by quick until your 20s. Then it just, well...
あら、また会ったわね。もう一度ここに来たということは、また初めから閲覧したい物語があるということね。いいえ、答えなくていいわ。すべてわかっているもの。これもきっと必要なこと。それじゃあ選択してちょうだい。今度はどちらの運命をたぐるのかしら。
Good evening to everybody tuning in. I'm just going to give this a couple more minutes for a few people to sign on before we begin tonight's stream. I will be attempting to voice it, yes. Thank you for tuning in to Richard Presents Digimon Cyber Sleuth. And I just now realized my mic was off and I've been talking for a while. Those programs can do all kinds of nasty things. They're behind most of the incidents that's been happening. Wow, Digimon sound nuts. My friend got his account targeted by the... No way, when did this happen? In some areas, Digimon roam all around on their own. Sounds like these programs have avatars, kind of like monsters. Digimon. Like digital monsters? I have solved the mystery. Exactly. Yo, what's up, people? No solicitation! What the heck? Why would an Eden official come all the way out here? 'Twas a private room, you know, just who are you? And what's with that greeting? Hardly suiting of an official. Wait a minute! It's a hacker! Run! For real? Speak of the devil! That's right! I'm Mr. Neville! The hacker! I have a fantastic present for all of you. Be sure to log into Eden tomorrow. Don't forget, if you don't log in, I'll hack you to pieces. Bye-bye now. What the heck? Was that an actual hacker? No way, dude. You think someone's playing a prank on us? Sounds fun, don't it? Let's check out the serial killer. What? Don't tell me none of you think this is a good idea? You want to go? What do you do if you run to a real hacker? It's just a PR event, an even event. Ain't it? A real hacker would be cooler, though. Fine. I can't stop you. I'll come with you so you don't get murdered. Is that a date now? You asking me out all of a sudden? Red. Anyone else want to come with us to this clearly not at all suspicious trap? There is an immense amount of self-preservation in this chat room. But I'm in. And so the chatting continued. Aniko and Blue Box went on with their late-night gabfest. As always, the topics were loose, with no real focus. Possibly about whether tomato soup is just watered-down ketchup, perhaps whether or not yogurt should be added. Eventually, dawn broke outside their windows. It was the day they were going to finally meet in Eden. The day they spent as they did the day before. And then the appointed time drew near. Yogurt and rice is not a deal breaker. You just have to find somebody with severe burning of the tongue. Alright. So chat, any preference on the gender our protagonist should take through this journey? I got one vote for boy. And I think that's probably... Any other votes coming in? Alright. And do we have a name for our protagonist? Sorry about the echo. I think that should have fixed it. Kyo? Fair enough. Kyo it is. First, the game says you should meet up with mysterious hackers online after they say you should, but then it says be careful about your username you use. Mixed messages, game. Mixed messages. welcome to the Digital Garden of Eden. Eden is a virtual world metaverse providing several revolutionary services and a new generation of digital content. Bountiful entertainment including shopping and movies, everything from corporate transactions to political administration to people putting racist videos on Facebook. Everyone's needs are met, and I will be more than happy to introduce you to some of the available services that will be a part of your daily life. The future of the net is not behind a screen, it's an intuitive virtual reality through the use of avatars. I do hope you enjoy using our cutting-edge cyberspace services. Eden is a human network connecting the world to the future, run by Kamishiro Enterprises. Fair. The entrance to Eden. This is where we promise to meet, and will most likely die. I'm here a little earlier than we agreed on, because I'm punctual, and it's safe to assume everyone will always start everything 15 minutes late. I'm guessing Akihino and Blue Box still aren't here. This will be the first time I met them outside a chat room. I don't know what their avatars look like, though. But I should be able to figure it out with my amazing detective skills. I'll try making small talk with people with Eden avatars in the area. Hello, person. That round thing with the arrow is the access point. You can use it to travel around Eden. I heard there's an area in Eden filled with hackers, like, oh my god. Why wouldn't the company just shut down such a dangerous area at once? That's what I assume he said. Hello. The entrance is one of the largest in all of Eden. There's even a pavilion further in. Have you heard of pavilions? Pavilions are places where companies can safely and securely do business over Eden. Unfortunately, they don't open to the public. I'm really into pavilions, okay? For any errands at the back or the post office, the forms can be taken care of here in Eden. This really is a world of convenience. I heard a rumor. There's ghosts going around. Ooh. If you ask around, you'll hear stories about the white boy. Okay. But if you look real gross, there's texture glitches. The arms of the lion are slimy tentacles. The real form is the demon of creeping darkness. It comes up to your avatar and snaps it up. Nom 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 nom. That's the rumor anyway. Thanks for asking me about it. You did ask me about it, right? I don't just say this to people who walk past me. You can use the access points to get to areas with connections that are always live. But to go anyplace else, you'll need the URL. No one really knows what URL stands for, so I ain't going to explain it here in this video game. I assume the U is for universal and the L is for language. But the R is a mystery. None of us has ever solved what the R means. Oh shit, I'm supposed to be at this pavilion today? I messed up the URL again. Universal Resource Locator. Alright. Excellent. Today I'm logging in from a top-class salon in Roppongi. Both the service and the avatar management are first rate. I'm getting a pedicure right now while I'm watching Facebook. The future is amazing. I've been to Shinjuku and Shibuya's even spots. The login areas and cafes were mostly packed. And what's more filthy, how dare the internet be filthy? I deserve better. Thank you for your entitlement speech and or world building. You seem to have your shit together. Even though I'm in the digital world, my avatar looks just like the real me. I know it's supposed to cut down on crime, but this sucks. What now? That's the most accurate conversation so far. Give me 1 minute. Looking for your friend? If they're not here, did you try looking in the community area? It's an open area just like the entrance, so you can get there from any terminal. Well, there don't seem to be any avatars like them. I did harass literally every person on the internet, so I guess I showed up too early after all. Ellipses. Ellipses. There's still some time left before our meeting. I should check out some of the other areas. Happy skittering noises. It's fine. It's no more running than gym. It's just an avatar, so it won't affect his muscles, but it'd be good image training, no? I do appreciate... I immediately was going to comment on the Roppongi that had to have been a wrestler name of some sort, or from where they were from in an entry speech. Right? As would I. Hey now, keep running like that. You're going to fall. He isn't an avatar. It'll still hurt. It'll still hurt! Ah! I think even avatars move faster than real people. Oh no! I do not want to log into the internet and then stub my toe. We do not need this level of realism. Where is she? Supposed to be my friend ages ago, but I don't see her anywhere. My friend's like, what is the problem with her access point? The public ones are better, but expensive, so she usually logs in from home. I can go to the community area now. I'm sure I will get to them, but for now I have to explore and see what the future of Facebook is like. It's very important. This is the community area. I like this place. It's quiet and relaxed. Because the internet is known for being quiet and relaxed. My Digivice's talk feature is getting a call. Who could it be? Huh? Unknown caller. I should answer this. Hey there, it's me, Mr. Nanabbit. Just 1 sec. You're behind schedule, silly. You're going to be late. Hurry up! Come to Galactica Park in Cologne. Your 2 friends arrived a little while ago and are waiting for you. I have a gift for all of you, but everyone has to be here first. Bye-bye. Isn't that a dangerous area full of hackers in despair? Ellipses. What should I do? I have to hurry. Okay, calm down. There's no need to panic. I'm sure they're fine. Wonder what he meant by a gift. Anyway, let's go check it out. Seems legit. I've never actually been anywhere near Kaloon. How did I get there? That gift has been... that hurts. There might be someone here who knows how to get to Galactica Park in Kaloon. I better ask random people on the internet. Hey stranger, I need to go to a sketchy place full of hackers. I found something sparkly at the end of the street, and then I saw something awesome. Is that the latest Digivice? Sweet. If I had one, I could do so much more. So the term Digivice stands for Digital de Jour Standard Terminal. My buddy cousin's friend said so, and he works for Nintendo. There's a monument. That monument's a miniature of Eden. The top area for Eden offices of the government agencies and big corporations. It's so glitzy. Then the bottom area is filled with full trash data. I'd say it's pretty seedy. I heard that virus attacks all originate down there. It's a real public nuisance. Excellent work, chat. I get a Middlemon medal. So I meet with my friends here to go shopping. But there's so many shops here in Eden, just one is enough. I'm really too old to get far in the real world. But here in Eden, my avatar can go for miles. It's real nice. Kind of busy here, fuck off. What? You want to go to Kaloon, but why? As long as it fills with hackers. Besides, if that's what you're into, we're done here. Go talk to a hacker if you want to know about it. There's a hacker-looking thug near the entranceway. Don't blame me for your foolish decisions. Grow up and take personality for yourself. Well, that is a man who gets into arguments on Twitter. Okay, I'm off to find that skeezy-looking thug that growled at me earlier. Yes. He basically told me, you want your address, here's your address, now fuck off. Which I can kind of respect the honesty. Here we go. Hello, friend. I just want to know if I could go to your secret dark web server. Please, my friends are there and they're getting presents. Can I go to the Kaloon Galactica Park? I want to hang out with my buddies. Please? You seem like a cool dude. I want to go to Galactica Park in Kaloon. That's what you think you want, isn't it? I'll show you the way. This is the URL to their area. Take it. Okay, thanks, bud. Yeah, I got the URL. Now I can go get mugged. I mean, find my friends. Goodbye, Edgelord Pastel Goth. We are friends now. Hey, the Pastel Goth is just trying to rebel in a socially conscious fashion, okay? Leave him in his aesthetic alone. No, I think I just figured out where I'm going. I'm pretty sure I'm being sent directly to Reddit. First off, sleeves are bullshit. okay? They are a cultural construct we don't need. But yes. Sleeves are for people who go outside, and we all know that's been banned. Where did everyone go? You gotta be kidding. No, you're late. So late. Hi. Would you happen to be the one random person on the internet I said I'd meet today? Oh hey, yep, I'm Akio. It's your first time in Eden, right? My real name is Nokika Shiramare. Hello, here's my social insurance number, phone number, date of birth, address, and blood type. Nice to meet you. Not. Le gasp! You're late! What are you doing? First off, that should be a fake name. You don't just give people your name, address, social insurance number. That was a parody bit I was doing. You're late! What were you doing? Talking to every random person you could find on the internet? You leave me alone in such a dangerous place. How would you feel if you were in my shoes? You're asking if Blue Box has shown up yet? Oh, he showed up alright. But what does that even matter? Like, can you believe this? He's all like, oh, I've got to go fight a ghost, like, and all of a sudden, he's like running off, like, by himself. Like, that's how he rolls, apparently. 100% full of himself. Like, just because he thinks he's got good looks or, like, whatever, but I don't even, like, care. So, what, like, what? Ghost of the Pale Boy? I've heard rumors, like, but I don't even know the details. What do you even, like, plan to do if he finds it? I mean, like, ghosts in cyberspace, that's, like, unscientific. It doesn't even make any sense. Not that I'm scared or nothing. Boo. Yeek! Whoa, easy. Overreacting there a bit, aren't we? Oh geez, RTS, just you. I thought you were like a ghost. Sheesh, you don't have to act all this tough by coming to a place like this if you're chicken, you know. Hey now, you're like the one who ditched me in like this place, you slimy little no good. Oh, just shut your trap. Facts, ghosts in cyberspace is some bullshit, but real ghosts, they're legit. Everyone knows that. Common knowledge. Anyhow. We've never had before here, have we? I'm Adara Sindana. Nice to meet you and all that. They can be punched, it's scientific. Also, this is a person who dresses like they've been living in 2020, and I respect that. Hey now, like, that's no proper introduction. Must have put two together, but this person behind his blue box, you can tell because he's wearing a blue onesie. The onesie is legit and I respect it. He's not what like you imagined, is he? In the chat he's kinda considerate, like a reliable big brother figure. When I first met him, I got really weirded out. He's surly, self-absorbed, and has got this weird look in his eye. I mean, talk about a waste of good looks, am I right? Leave the stupidity for later, okay? So while I was waiting for you, I took a little look around. I thought this Master Navid fellow who called us here might be around. What? I thought you were looking for a ghost. Well, I was obviously hunting for a ghost too. The saddlebags are a valuable thing to put all your digital inventory in. Try not to think about the logistics of even needing a saddlebag in cyberspace, but here we are. Rather, there wasn't anyone around to be found. He is self-aware enough for that. You think there'd be one or two hackers in this dangerous, sketchy area? So very sorry to keep you waiting. I'm Mr. Maverick. I've got something for all you good boys and girls who showed up here today. The miraculous power to change the world. Huh? What? Like, what was that? It's hacking. We've all been hacked. A new Digimon program has been solved. Digimon capture. Whoa, this Mr. Navaflo is no slouch. He broke through my firewalls like it was nothing. And I run a Vist Pro edition. Digimon capture. It's a hacking tool that's been making the rounds with the hackers lately. Wait, so when you say Digimon, you mean like Digimon? Like the title of this game? Like I'm going to see some Digimon? Yes, those Digimon. The ones you're so interested in. The Digimon. Digital monsters. The Digimon are the champions. Now his firewall was most definitely him putting safe search on. Like the elite hacksaw pro he is. See, look at that. He has 3 screens open. 3 screens. There's a certain kind of data known as digital monsters that you can capture by scanning, this thing says. This looks like 3 mega over elaborate hacking screens, but I'm actually just reading the README file that came with this program. Oh, so Digimon is short for digital monster. Guys, I solved it. I have solved it. Whoa, hang on, like, Digimon are like nasty programs that like hackers use, right? Like mouth breather, no sleeves. So then, have we become like hackers? I suppose you could put it that way. It's not a big deal. Hackers are nothing out of the ordinary any days. Anyone on Reddit will say I will hack you and end your world. Hackers are bad news. I'm like not doing this. I don't want any part of this. I'm gonna like delete this program. Like, no way, you gotta be kidding me. The uninstall doesn't work. Where's the uninstall file? Leave it be. The program's protected. Who knows what'll happen if you force delete it? Oh, if you force delete it, it'll upload your report card directly to your parents' Facebook account. Ah! Ghosts! Could that be the ghost that everyone was talking about? Don't let him get away. Or try to, like, hold up. Why are we, like, chasing him? I'm, like, out of here. I'm going home. This was a series of poor life decisions. Isn't it convenient when your firewalls say firewall on them? What was this? This wasn't here before. What is that doing here? Did some hacker do this too? First off, the X and O. So if 9 of him ever rock that same shirt, they can play a functional game of tic-tac-toe, and I respect the hustle. Is this telling us to keep going onwards? Are they like not letting us go back home? I might be able to find an exit there too. Let's go look. No, I'm like not going. I won't. I'm gonna just stand here in this creepy abandoned park. So, if this wasn't the site of a murder, something's seriously wrong with this world. Firewall was put up by a hacker, I don't have to destroy it. I have to go after the blue onesie man who seemed to actually have any idea what's going on. Does the Colon area stretch all the way back through here? Feels totally different from cyberspace areas in the upper part of the Eden network. There's no trace of Arctia. He may have gone further inside. I should be careful. I mean, the goggles are clearly a style choice, and I don't think I have the ability to equip the goggles tragically. Goggles are a protagonist style choice. How else would you know he was the main character if you didn't have protagonist goggles? No, you see there's two straps. See, there's a second strap that goes around the back of the head, right? And then they hang over like those little winter hats. They're decorative extra goggle straps. A fatal error has occurred. Puppy dog hats. Tell you what, if I can find a way to replace the goggles for you personally, I will. I just do not quite know how that would go about. Has been inscribed. Fun fact, that's an actual translatable language, but I do not have a translation key handy for it. Because when I was 12, they had a little Digimon analyzer thing that was a keyboard that translated this, because they made up a language for their show. I could not tell you what that says, but it is possible to translate it. Go nuts. What was that? Collisions is dangerous as they say. Who knows what might happen here? Better hurry up and find Arta and get out of here. I freely confess that this gentleman is far more fashionable than I. Le gasp! You look like you've seen a ghost. You saw a ghost that looked like me. If that's true, that ghost might have been me. Some call me the wrath of Eden. They say I'm not as smart. I'm so edgy and cool. The truth is that I'm rather elusive and tend to turn up unexpectedly. That is all. Please relax, I'm not a ghost. I'm very real here in Eden. I exist to guide those who are lost, like you, friend. Just had a program installed, Digimon Hacker, which marks the capture, which marks you as a hacker. But you're still merely a fledgling hacker, a little nooblet. There's hackers here for a wide variety of goals in Eden. Chivalrous ones who find and report security holes, thieves who steal accounts to rob money and data, and others are just out to prove their skills. As soon as I get the opportunity to ghost punch you, I shall. Truly a wide variety. What kind of hacker do you want to be? You're indeed a fledgling if that's your only response. Not even hatched from your egg yet. You're free to become a hacker if you want, or something else altogether. It's up to you. I agree. I mean, if this guy's a white hat hacker, his one misplay is his lack of a hat. Or their lack of a hat. What led you to this is neither here nor there. interest in hacking, and now because of that you got the Digimon capture program, yes. I therefore recommend you give the remarkable power of these Digimon programs a try. That's fine. To commemorate your birth as a fellow hacker-to-be, I shall present you with your first Digimon. I'm Professor Oak, motherfucker. There, behind you, surprise Digimon. The gasp? Why would we punch him? Look what he's offering me. There's 3 types of Digimon here, but you can only take one. Yes, correct reaction. Which will you choose? Alright, chat. Voice is on you. Do I want the excessively adorable animal type, the possibly fragrant plant type, or the mechanical-looking machine type? I got 1 vote for excessively adorable animal. I think I got a 2nd vote for excessively adorable animal. Alright. Adorable shit! That Digimon, you want Terriermon? I want Terriermon. You seem to have made up your mind. Thank you, Edgelord Professor Oak. Alright, let's bring you off your shell. Several steps are required to obtain a Digimon. It's all good. If you discover or encounter a Digimon program, run a scan, then acquire the analyzed data. Those are all done with Digimon capture. Use that without any restrictions. I am the exposition ghost. Ooh. Just because you've analyzed the data doesn't mean the Digimon program itself is yours. First you must convert it. You must launch the Digimon program, implement it in cyberspace first and foremost. Only then it can serve as a digital monster, a hacking program that is not to be trifled with. A ghastly boy. Unlike Scan, however, Convert is not part of the Digimon capture application. We recently devised the technique needed, but certain rules are in place to have its use, or to control how this power is exercised. The chosen Digimon Spirulite will grow in power and Digivolve. As you gain experience in hackers, your programs will become more powerful as well. Someday, immense power will likely be yours, and with great power comes great responsibility. Hackers must be free spirits, but they must never succumb to chaos. Never succumb to chaos! I'm sure most of this went over your head. Tuck it away in the corner of your mind. Besides, merely having a Digimon capture gives you a hacker status. And protecting the Revita is a hacker's first duty. I'm very happy if you would like to try to become that kind of hacker. Ease. After all, hackers have been here since this thing was made. You want the Digimon right now? I see. You heard what it had to say and decided you wanted to become a proud hacker too. Excellent. Well then follow these steps. Start with a scan. Target a Digimon. Eh? Ah! Run! Flee! That motherfucker jumped my rabbit! And the Digimon prepared for you. Ran away. There's plenty of other Digimon. We'll find another. Just wait a moment. It did surprise me, though, for a strong Digimon to appear in this area. It could have been released as a bad joke by a low-level hacker, or as an attack on me by someone. See, I actually have a large network of enemies. There's this little gold coin thing. Don't worry about it. What's that? You want to go after it? Nah, you can't forget about it. What the? You're concerned about the adorable bunny being chased? You're a curious one. Still, that's all the reason to leave it be. You'd look foolish if you got beaten up in a fight between 2 programs. Get your ass kicked by Minesweeper. Nah, I have to go help my bunny. That's what you want? You should do it. Chase after it, that's your decision. Good luck. Oh boy, you really are new to this. Do you tend to face off against a digital monster unarmed? I mean, if you want to help me, that'd be great. Just a soft touch. That's it. What a coincidence. I'm both these things as well. Just this once, allow me to aid you. You don't really need to do anything at the moment. Watch and learn. Control F it. Got it. This seems completely fair. Seems it wants to fight with you. I earned its respect. Maybe something of a deal, but the Digimon's now yours. Instruct it well and master the program. Yeah. Go! Use Pimp Slap attack! Yeah. All me! Got the skills! Totally 1v1 that! Doo-doo-doo! Alright, so what are we naming our adorable little rabbit? I will leave that option up to chat. Momoji. Momoji has been named. He knows wind attack, heal. I own no equipment or other attacks. And apparently I own no fashion accessories, but they're a thing. Bad dog, no sweater for you. It's very rare to obtain a Digimon without scanning it. What more your program likes a person? Everything about this is odd. You're weird. This is weird. Anyway, you're free from your shell now. Today was strange. I'm out. I need to go work around the corner and give more exposition to children. Oh. Have you seen my friend? A young man with a nasty look in his eyes. Ah, the other regular on him. He went that away. It used to be the old Eden entrance area. The remains of Eden's creation is forgotten dregs. Proof that lies in the fact that an original logover zone remains there untouched. It's lock protector and can't be used, but a hacker could probably deal with said lock. Yes, if you want to leave this place, it'd be a good idea to use the logout zone. That boy should be able to unlock it in a snap if his skills haven't waned, that is. What? Are you surprised? Don't tell me. He hasn't told you that blue onesie jumper hoodie kid is a hacker? No, the unvalidated alpha site. Yeah, we're talking black background, flashing yellow texts. Just picture like early MySpace. That's right, I haven't produced myself. I'm Hugo. Hugo from Team Zaxxon. You want to become a Talk to Your Hacker? Serious as act. Our doors are always open to you. Well, no such thinking of conspiracy theories. Anyway, Outro is headed over in that direction. It's supposed to be an old dugout zone. I should probably go get my friend who's been panicking in an abandoned Ferris wheel that I ditched. Or she ditched me? What matters is I have an adorable bunny. So if I get to where Arthur is, I can get out of here. Better take her with me. Doo-doo-doo. Where did those two, like, go? Like, could hackers have maybe... Le gasp! Quickly! Oh, road! Crowd. Ah! Q-bang! Ah! Ah! Like, what are you? They can talk! It's so adorable! See? They're adorable. It's canon. My name is Cell Phone. What are your names? Government. Your names are weird, and I would know. I'm named after a cell phone telephone. Oh, you're not that rude. I went with the weird name. Well, Sassy Agumon is correct. As if. My name's not, like, weird. In this generation, children are corporate property. Kiamon. Hey, what's wrong? Have my Totem Dorbs good look stunned you speechless? Off-brand Pokemon? That smells something familiar. Human flesh. Wait, what, me? Familiar in this area. Come on, this is kind of embarrassing. Oh, I'm sorry, I guess my naturally alluring pheromones are working full force today on these monsters in the internet. Yep. You're weird. Creepy. Oh, where the heck have you been? I got attacked by monsters. Thanks! I'm not a scary person. I'm sick of being chased around. Cheese it! Calm down. This is like a friend of mine. Cheesing it! Oh, shucks. They're gone. What were those cute little critters? We'll never know. Remember that? Who's that with you? That's a Digimon? Those cute little creatures are digital too? You know, if you say naturally luring pheromones 3 times, you summon a lab technician? Accurate. But both those Digimon, these ones here, they don't seem like they're bad programs. Well, if Digimon are cute, then yeah, I'll catch Digimon, sure. What? There's a violent wild Digimon too? Whatever, it sounds super duper scary. Router is through here though. I'll go with you, let's go find him. Firewall put up by a hacker. Scanning. Alright, Momboji, we got this. Stereo Tornado! Ha! Wrecked. That's my adorable bunny pal. The internet is a fantastic place. I do not recall that. Which is a shame, because Pokemon Coliseum was awesome, but you could also nickname them. There's a Sunamon. You don't so much catch them as you fight them, and when you fought enough of them, you can make one at a lab later. Goodbye, Sunamon. Murder buddy! Carrying the team. Yeah. See, I got 50% of making one of them. Absolutely! You get it! You have to kill them, disassemble them, then make your own. Which is horrifying when you really think about the ramifications of that. Ja! Kato did make his own. He was also canonically a nerd. Something feels really strange, like all this happened before when I was a kid. It's like I've met you guys before. Nah, not like we met yesterday in the chat or anything like that. Davis can't die. Huh? Like maybe, yeah, maybe, something's off. Vague foreshadowing. What was that? Did you see it? Am I having a stroke? Again with the hacky? Honestly, what's with this place? Let's get out of here. Maybe we should not have went to the hacker den. He's in there. He's smartly hiding from the ghost. What was that image just now? Child? I'm so weirded out. Darn it. Well, I don't know what that was. This does not feel right. Ah, there it is, there. Hang on. Hey, you're running off by yourself. You can't just think about yourself, you know. You ditched us. You're friends from an internet chat group. How dare you? That's a sacred bond. Terran wisely is probably hiding from that thing. Like, what is like that? Is that another Digimon? The black monster of Eden people have been talking about. It says it devours your data. Guys, run! We should run. Right? Hey, if I lost, like, my novel in progress, that is the most damage a creature could do to me. Hey! Hey, it's you guys again. Oh, protect your cell phone! Get out of here! We got this! Huh? Yeah! Teamwork makes the dream work. Pew. Oh. Well, that's encouraging. I mean, they tell you, download this app and you'll smell better on Discord, and we all laughed. We thought, no, that's not how anything works. Shows us what's up. Yeah! Too strong! Mr. I have to help Sleuth and the others. Yes! Okay, the lock's taken care of. You can log out. Come on, cell phone, hurry. What about them? Don't you get it? You're holding them back. They can't do anything until you get away. Eh? Alright, just log out. I'll go next. You get out of here. Like a true friend. Warning. An unexpected error has occurred during the logo process for Kyoaiba. The logo process cannot continue. The logo process cannot continue. The logo process cannot continue. The logo process will continue. Logout successful. See you at your next login. Thank you. Eden is a human network connecting the world to the future, run by Kamishiro Enterprises. Trademark. Excuse me? Isn't that dangerous? What's up with that kid? Yikes. You there? What's with making such a scene in broad daylight? You want me to arrest you? Do you? I'll fight you. Police? Help? You're calling a police officer. I'm a detective. Don't judge a book by its cover or I'll arrest you. Wait, what the? What? Well, that's gross. I'm just going to go ahead and arrest you now. Interesting appearance. I'm very curious. Get in this car. This is clearly not a trap. Ah! Someone! Stop that car! Help! Police! I'm more used to more strange phenomena than most. But you're fucking freaky, kid. Can you hear me? Can you talk? That's good. Wasn't sure what I was gonna do if you weren't human. I mean, yes, her glasses are better than my goggles. Honestly, the only problem for outfit is she hasn't figured out you're supposed to do up all the buttons. Yeah, the police could not stop. To be fair, that is the car of somebody who's used to outspeeding Japan with their peaceful police. It's not like she has a gun. I see, you have no idea what's happened to you. If you have questions, ask them now. I'll answer whatever I can. What happened to me? Looks like your body's in extreme digital state, as if it were your cyberspace avatar is somehow here in the real world. If that's true, this is very an interesting phenomenon. Where am I? You're in Shinjuku. I was out working, looking for something when I came across you here. I don't believe it, but that's the truth. Head to my agency's office in Nakano. You can tell me the details when we get there. No, there wasn't anyone around. Just you. Wondering if the same thing might happen to your friends? I see. Well, I can tell you not to worry about them, but your first priority should take care of yourself. Who are you? Who am I? Ah yes, I haven't introduced myself yet. I should have done that earlier, but you're such a curiosity, it's completely slipped my mind. Sorry. I'm Yoko Kireki. Just a humble detective. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loads me. He's just a poor boy from a poor file theme. Chapter 1. Welcome to the Kirimi Detective Agency. Agreed. I see. You got a good grasp on the situation. That place in Shinjuku is the one where you appeared when you logged out from cyberspace. It's very similar to the place you logged in at Eden, isn't it? Well, here you are talking to me now, but it seems there's another body out there for you as well. Maybe your mental data was separated from your physical body and manifested in the real world individually. Maybe your body was somehow moved to Shinjuku, or it was corrupted to the form you have now. The whole situation's entirely too particular. Peculiar. Yet here you are saying before me, as much as that shouldn't make sense. At present, I can only form a simple hypothesis. We need to gather more information. Going by the book, we should check out where you logged into Eden, which was where. This isn't some part of some wicked scheme, is it? This feels like a needlessly elaborate scheme. Are you sure we can't get you a larger size where you can close all the buttons? Nah, this goes against my aesthetic. You know the worst part? Is if it weren't for that, it's actually a pretty dope look. If they just went shopping a little more particularly. I'm all about that gold rim scarf, personally. Come on, don't you trust me? This is a detective agency, which has solved a number of bizarre cases, including cybercrimes. You can think of no one better suited to solving the mystery of what happened to you right here. You're even sitting on the sofa for clients. Don't you worry about compensation. Your very existence is all the payment I need. Haha, mystery. Let's pretend you boarded a luxury liner. Say the Mary Celeste? What? Anyway, let's get back on track here. Where'd you log in? But first, before we do anything else, we must do something about your appearance. You're all pixelated and error-filled. You can't even walk around outside, and it kind of looks like you could die at any second. I've had a good look, and you're truly a massive data, a true digital body. You hear my voice, sit on my sofa, talk to me. Proof that you obey physical laws. A digital body with real-world characteristics. Let's call it a half-cyber body, trademarked. You say that, but this strikes me as a person who would just strangle you with the scarf. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Also, appreciate her extremely impractical asymmetrically haircut. Your body's comprised of data It should be easy to do something about your appearance and make repairs. Let's find you some avatar parts data. The only issue is whether you can log in your current state. What? Something happened with the TV? Over here. Jump. Eh? Jump? I mean, the chance that she nearly died in a fashion accident is probably 99%. Urged by the voice, I took a leap of faith. But what the heck happened? Looks like I can go forward after all. Can't go back, I have to continue. Come along, rabbit! Ah! Air bubbles! Cha! My Digimon are at that stage where they appear to just be having a slap fight. I will attempt to obtain you a My poor rabbit, I have to walk. Punimon, I see what you're saying here, and you are correct. That cannot be good for the self-esteem. You bring up a very collectible point. Yeah, I am murdering baby Digimon now that you point that out. Also, poor Terriermon has to run while I float majestically. Momoji twist! I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just trying to fight one more Punimon before I head on. At the top of the screen when I target them, the names show up. And yeah, there's very clearly a secret message of some sort. Cha! Ding! The exit is gone. Guess I can't go back the way I came in, through a television. This is Kyoko Kirame. Can you hear me? Nearly lost you, but I managed to get a trace. What the heck click happened, it looked like you were sucked into the terminal and just disappeared. Fascinating. I'm guessing you passed through the actual network lines themselves. The office terminal is connected to Eden's network. The flow within the wires is data and appeared in Eden. So then for you, the network appears as an actual series of rows. Fascinating. Delightful. Still, it's shocking to see you make such a direct transition from the real world to the digital one. To merge into the digital world by just touching the terminal. A dive. No, a jump. From now on, I'm going to call that ability of yours Connection Jump. Trademark. What a happy little accident. Making a look around for Avatar Park data. Head to Kaloon. There's plenty of junk data lying around in Kaloon. Should be easy to find what you need. Any hacker worth his salt doesn't take the normal statuses lightly. It might wear off with time, but you'll be at a disadvantage if you leave it. Ah! What's wrong with you? No, you don't have to say it. Your avatar's got a normal status, eh? Experienced hacker like me knows all about it, so let me give you this nugget of advice. Go to the admins and get that fixed. Never want to run low on items escaping from dungeons. Your export, your home gate. Whoa, what the hell's wrong with you? Go tell the admins. How'd you look like that? Some sort of error? A hack? Such thing as having too many recovery items. Ugh! I'm done talking with a noob like you. I hope no one saw me. Go and get lost. Whee! This way. Yeah, following mysterious voice is gonna keep doing that. I mean, to be fair, if you're actually typing on like Discord or something, how long before you notice someone's profile pic? Ah, so you can hear my voice. Welcome to the Digilab. This place is a faint connection with the digital world, a paradise for Digimon. I am Mirai Mercuria. I open this paradise unto you. Digilab. The Digital Monster Laboratory. You could call it the DML for short, I suppose. I recommend calling it the Digilab, though. It's okay if you don't know about it, for now at least. When time comes, I expect you to know what you need to know. I'm being vague and unhelpful. I called you? No, that's not quite it. It was you who called to me. You were beginning to develop a deep connection with Digimon. Our strings of fate intertwined and drew me in, so I found you. In other words, it was you who called out to me. But that's enough of that for now. Go check out this place with your own eyes. Nope, Memoji can't turn into anything yet. Ta-da! Pokemon! Okay, chat. What would you like to name your Pokemon? Momiji? Yeah. Convert, aka let's break this pixel Yoshi, correct. Momiji. Is Momiji what I'm naming him? Is that a name post? I'm not actually sure. Hattori. Alright. Hattori the Pokemon has been born. Hattori. Oh, you definitely have earned the right to hurt their self-esteem. I mean, is it really going to be worse than Punimon? Rich for my blood. Digivolve. Recovery. Online versus mode. Thorcue's cry. I got a hacking skill. Connection jump. Goodbye. You are heading to Kowloon, I suspect. Just this once, I'll let you use the special exit. Next time, go to the access point, if you please. Real world can access Eden or the Digilab. Eden can only access the Digilab. Alright, time to go find me a body. Oh, look at Butamon. Look at him go. Look at Bukumon trying so hard. Boop. Hack wall. Alright, the quest to get a Gomamon begins. Alright, I have copy paste, wall crack, and increase fights. It's me, woo! Finally got into you. I had to do another Google search. Where'd you wander off to this time? I see. Yeah, you could say we're acquainted. Regardless for her to be there, must have been natural progression, where you would meet her. You seem to have the craziest luck. Let's assume you carried your original objective. What? You've already broken through the firewall? Well done! Now I don't have to break through a firewall. Alright, on to our next move. I've scanned the area around the entrance to Kowloon, and marked key junk data sites. Junk data will serve as your body parts. You need to go find and retrieve some junk. Something with stopgap measure might not be a perfect solution, but you got this. Puck up, get to work. Alright. Searching for body parts isn't as hard as defeating 48 demons now, is it? That feels weirdly specific. Think of it as an emergency measure. Look forward to meeting you. I got a cell phone. Bloop. Did I surprise you? But that's what Digimon's all about. Try using simple phrases you learn from friends and clients. Digimon on the farm will be ecstatic if you respond to their messages. Got it. Come on, tiny squad, we got this. Convert Digimon by making friends with a Digimon. Tornado, tornado! You certainly can attack him. There are way too many things here processed by Digi. I can't process it. If it helps, Digi is short for digital. Make me a Quartermon. Hello. Alright, this one's Byron's turn to name it. Help us all. So what's it gonna be, Byronsaurus? Your first Digimon. Hey, it could turn out really well like a quilt. But what are you gonna name your Digimon? Shigure. That's what you want to name it, but this one's Byron's turn. What's he gonna name it? Okay, your theme, he deferred it, so the chance for a fantastic pun is now gone. But Shigure has joined the team. Digivolve! This is my excuse for not having a pun. Fair enough. Alright. Adventure team, let's move out. And yes, I did digivolve one of them to make it wimpier, so it'll be stronger when it grows up. It's part of my master plan. And it was getting an ego. That's hard to fight that logic. Besides, Murder Rabbit seems to be carrying the team anyway. Uh-oh. These ones are some actual enemies. Yeah! Ow! Jerk face. Biomon's name is a personal attack. Bye, Robon. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Harsh. Those were just some hurtful words there. Babumon! And he's gone. You got mail. Such a quick reply, I'm impressed. I guess you get a reply to a reply sometimes. His special ability, innocent eyes. Bullseye, innocent eyes. It is in fact a beanbag with ears. Potamon. A newborn digital monster. Dark peach fuzz bristles across the surface of its slimy body. This new addition to the digital world can't fight, but it can shoot bubbles from its mouth to intimidate foes. Pokemon. This zany looks like a baby aquatic dinosaur. It moves like a sprightly seahorse. It tends to run away when others get close. Its exodermis can't withstand deep sea water pressure or low temperature, so it can't dive in the ocean for long. Digimon. This Digimon with a single horn on its head is wrapped in a mystery. Its body composition can be classified as a beast-type Digimon, but sequential paths are still unknown. There's also a rumor it's born as twins on rare occasion. Its calm manner and adorable looks make it hard to imagine it as a combat species, but in battle it demonstrates power well beyond its appearance. Its signature move is Terrier Tornado, which spins its ears like a propeller to launch a tiny tornado. You aren't worthy of going any further. Wow. Alright, fuck me, I guess. Guess I'll just take that insult and move on with my life. We really do. got this. Hit it with your Peach Fuzz slime attack. I mean, to be fair, the murder babies are trying to murder us, so it's really self-defense. Alright, that one just straight up has a pacifier, and I feel kind of bad for it. It poisoned me! Never mind! Combo! I mean, the baby did poison me. That feels accurate. You still poisoned? I think you're good after battle. Gotcha. I believe the technical term is digistatic. There, yet again, this is self-defense. Yeah. Digi-rampage. Correct. I didn't actually turn up the encounter rate. I had the option to do it. But I have to evolve our sad little Peach Fuzz slime child. Bring out his true potential. This feels boss battle-y. Now, if anything, the game's villain is the detective and their murder scarf. Yes, it is. It's evolution-based, but there's other factors that go in as well. Yeah. This did not feel like a boss battle. I even got the little ear flappy things on my goggles fixed. You at least look normal again. It's not a perfect solution, but it's a big step. The objective has been met. Come back to the agency. What's that? You don't know how to get back? Try logging out. To be honest, I don't know what'll happen. Wow, that is shade. In the worst case, if you get scoured through the internet, I'll salvage as much of you as I can, sort of. That one's broken. I guess I have to go back to the other one. Alright, best friend squad, let's move out. Crazy, creepy error bark. And let's make a couple backup guys. Sudamon. What are we gonna name him? Naming is now open. Wow, Digivice brutal. Alright, you are used. And the next one. Hero. And the last one. What are we naming it? Kagura. I guess it's a her. Alright, now to see. You need to hit level 5. You still need to hit higher level to be a thing. And you need much higher levels to be things, and to like me more. Alright. I have so much party memory, so let's move who I can onto the team. Alright, squad assembled. Oh yeah, you are not wrong. Once they learn how to maw on things, that'll be it, game over. Aha! You made it back in one piece, didn't you? I wouldn't have expected anything different. There was great odds you would survive. Still, those abilities border on the unreal. Maybe the reason you still adhere to physical laws has to do with the instinctual fear present in all physical organisms. Heh, this is truly fascinating. Pardon me, Kyo-chan. There you go again, sneaking up on me, old man. Oops, sorry, did it again. Stop calling me Kyo-chan. It's embarrassing. That was a childhood nickname. Not going to happen, my dear. You'll always be Kyo-chan to me. No matter how old you get, or how brilliant a detective you become. How long have you been there? What have you heard? I just got here. Something is wrong. I see what happened. Game set match. Just got here. Something's wrong. Oh, you have a client. Sorry. Going over a case. Well, this is a client of sorts, although through a somewhat unconventional nature. Oh, just who are you then? I'm an assistant detective. Calling it now. That's what the saddlebags are for. He came out in the middle of the street, heavily pixelated. This is fair game. Nah. That is a worthwhile mystery to be solved. Now, old grizzled detective, on the other hand, is on point for asking the obvious questions here. He's the most elite detective the force has in the cyber crimes division. Looks are deceiving. I suppose I don't exactly fit the mold. If I did, I'd never be able to tag along with this shady element. Is there something afoot? It's a case, sit on the sofa and wait for a bit. I'll whip up some tasty coffee. No, I'm good. No case today. No need for coffee. Get the fuck out. I heard a rumor about Eden syndrome I thought you might be interested in. Let's hear it then. need to worry about my assistant, old man. There's just someone with a rather special connection to Eden. My assistant has the potential to become something of a specialist in the field. Let's hear what you have to say. I see. If you can vouch for your assistant, that's fine. The rumor concerns a special ward in the hospital where they're isolating Eden syndrome patients. Oh, do I need to explain what Eden syndrome is to you, future specialist? Please do. It's a rare condition where users suddenly lose consciousness and are unable to wake up. We see more and more patients with it each year, but the cause, the symptoms, and the treatment remain a mystery. There's a special ward at the Central Hospital for Eden patients. Treatment and a search for the cure are underway, but information there is kept heavily restricted. There's facilities even relatives can't enter. Rumor is they're concealing the fact to help protect Kamashiro's image. This remains firmly in rumor territory for now, but lately there have been happenings behind the scenes at the Central Hospital. Behind the scenes, we mean Kamashiro Enterprises, right? Yeah, the hospital's under Kamashiro's control. Same as your network. The numbers of patients are increasing and the symptoms are getting worse. Now all time, Kamashiro needs to come clean, not remain silent. An alarming number of people are being admitted to the hospital in question. The security in the special ward has been allegedly beefed up. Something's afoot. I knew it was going to happen eventually. Yeah. I think I'll put some coffee on after all. We can toast to the agency's success. Oh, look at the time. Better get back to the station. Sorry, but let's save the toast for another time. See you later. Watch out for her coffee, especially the color and the solid chunks floating in it. I fear the day is coming when we'll be forced to actually taste her coffee. That day won't be pretty. Well, it was as he said. Fresh info on Eden syndrome's hard to come by, and Kamashiro's behind-the-scene restrictions are doing their jobs. And security will only get ramped up all the more from here on out. Something very strange happening in Eden, then you show up with your word body. At the same time, Kamashiro's apparently on the move. Is it all merely a coincidence? No, it has to be connected. The rationale is plain as day, no leaps in logic necessary. I'm heading to the hospital to get as much info as I can before security stepped up. I'd be thrilled if you came with me. You may be able to get some info on your current state. Seek and ye shall find, knock and it shall be. Well, in your case, let's go with open sesame. Heroes do, breaking into a hospital. Well, what to do at times like this? I tend to start off with a frontal attack. Let's try direct negotiations to get us into the hospital special ward. A frontal attack? That seems a bit sketchy. Yeah, you're a pretty sharp one. But preconceived notions can sometimes lead to unintended consequences. Don't ask for details. They say that ignorance is bliss after all. I'll give you instructions later. Until then, gather info inside the hospital. Asking questions is the cornerstone in detective work. I wasn't joking when I said you could become a specialist in my field, my dear prospective assistant. Become a GB, record my activities in a chart, or become a boy with shining red cheeks. It's really a lot of fun. Best strat. girl. Have we met? That's the correct response to that statement. Androgynous Mon. Hi. Are you here to visit someone? General ward's on the 12th floor. Speak up. My ears aren't what they once were. You want to know the dirt on the special ward? Apparently it got so. Apparently some isolation ward night family can visit. This is super sketch. For both the general ward and the specialty ward. A number of patients with particularly difficult illnesses. Do I know about the special ward? I'm sorry, a policy against revealing patients' personal information. Sorry, I'm very busy right now. We're in a hospital. We're short-handed. Piss off. If you have an appointment, sign in and wait at the reception desk. My own personal physician. All the staff are kind. It's a great hospital. But nothing bad has ever happened to a hospital eviction. Right? Special word, unless your family or hospital, entry is prohibited. It's me. We can ride the elevator to special ward, but we can't enter the rooms without permission. Goes without saying that we have no such permission. What do we do now? We take out the 2 guards and hack our way past the door, which is likely locked, to get into the room. That's what I call a frontal attack. It takes time to repair and the risks are high. Let's not rely on me just beating up the guards. We'll trust in your abilities. The terminal and nurses stations should connect to the hospital network. Yep. That is how it goes without saying works. Bridge. I hate you, bridge. Well, back alley bridge. Which is not actually bridge. Socrates IP. Grandpa looks like he's sleeping pretty hard. I wonder if he'll wake up tomorrow. Oh, that's sad. Papa, I heard if you come to this clinic, you can never leave. Is that true? Why don't I get better and go back to school? Are you here to visit somebody? I'm here to see my daddy. I'm not like super opposed to back alley bridge. My brain just has issues with it. It doesn't make a lot of intrinsic sense. So it makes it hard to plan a game where I'm not really sure what's happening. I'm allowed to dislike things. It happens once in a blue moon. Cyberspace tunnels! Way easier than beating up 2 armed guards. Goodbye. You learned a new move. Water bubbles instead of air bubbles. Ishiguri leveled up. See if I can't default these guys before going into this next area. Ah! They ambushed me! That was mildly spooky. You can just go ahead. Panemon! Oh, bridge compared to Magic the Gathering. I feel like 10 times cheaper is an understatement. I think like infinitely cheaper. Turns out my water attack isn't great against fish. Yeah, Shigeru's at max level. I'm just trying to get all the other tiny ones at max level as well so I can evolve everyone all at once. There's an evolution thing in the lobby. One more fight should do it. Tiny Moms! Hydro Water Flow. I mean, Back Alley Bridge and regular bridge are not the same game at all. Turn it off. Hello. Hello, new people in the chat. Yeah, if that was directed at me, the game is just starting out. If it was directed at the conversation about bridge, it's also fair game. Alright, now I can evolve some guys. So Yuki, apparently can't actually evolve into anything, so I have to shrink him down to Punimon. Sorry, Yuki. Alright. So, chat, should I evolve into the Koromon or the mystery creature? First comment wins. Koromon is adorable, evolves into many cute things. Mystery? Alright. Mystery! Aww. It's a little Miko. I love it. Alright, Bukamon or Mystery? Well, I guess I already have a Bukamon, so I'm gonna go Mystery. Now you're getting it. Digi goes in front of all keywords in conversation. Yes! Byron Source, you got your request. This one has teeth. And can bite. Alright, do I want Motimon, Mystery, or Tanamon? Excellent. I feel like Mystery is what you guys are going to be going for, so I'm going to go ahead and pick Mystery. Such Koromon shade. You're not quite ready yet. How about you, buddy? Hey, fridge onions are a great find. It's hard for a fridge onion to be too old you can no longer eat it. Alright, we have a new member of the team. What's his name going to be, guys? Waiting for suggestions. Get him going. Ritsu it is. See if I got room on the team for Ritsu. Team's starting to get pretty full, but we are good to go. Also, there's just a cat hanging out here. I approve this message. Hello? Let's learn a little bit about our new team before I dive back in. A small Digimon with strange appendages growing under its body. In training, Digimon are quite rare, and this one's cute as a button to boot. But don't let's fool you. Carelessly reach out to it and expect a big set of chompers to clamp down on your head. That being said, it doesn't have an ounce of ill will in its body. A lesser bulb Digimon with a huge flower blooming on its head can move around by swinging its root-shaped feelers. It can even float through the air for a short distance. Its curious nature and upbeat movement make for an adorable figure. It tends to live in packs, numbering somewhere between dozens and hundreds. A Digimon combining the data of small pets like dogs and cats. Its exceptional speed means you need to be aware of it fleeing, but offering it an owner's affection makes it quite attached to you. Punimons breathes acidic bubbles. This baby Digimon uses its body to float on the digital sea like a jellyfish. The hail is a missing link capable of unlocking the mysteries behind Digimon. It blows sour bubbles, which, them being sour, tells me people taste them. Small Digimon like Punimon, but with one of its tentacles on its head hardened, it exhibits a more feral evolution than Punimon. It's covered in tufts of bushy hair. Its playful and mischievous personality remains, but has tweaked in its combat ability. I think that's an update for everybody. Back to robbing this hospital. I mean, Pac-Man ghosts have very questionable life cycles to begin with, in all of their beautiful tragedy. Who we gonna call? Ghostbusters! That was rough. It's true, trying to hunt Pac-Man is just... That'd be like if you lived entirely on eating crocodiles. It's just some poor decisions. And Wandaman is adorable. Oh, I ambushed them. Cha. Managed to get there without incident. Just as I expected it would go. Alright, let's move into action. Get data from that room in the back while keeping an eye on the patient. Isn't that a crime? That's for the authorities to decide, not us. If it's against the law, then the law will try us. Hard to argue that logic. But until then, we're in a bit of a gray area. Detectives generally operate unchallenged when it comes to this sort of thing. Is it illegal? It's only illegal if the authorities say we committed a crime. Alright. Let's put him on the front lines. Let the rabbit take a break. No way. Is that me? My physical body? That was shocking. But I wasn't expecting to see my own body was in such good shape. I should be happy, I suppose? But if I'm being kept in an isolation mode, then I really must have Eden syndrome. Yeah! Well, shit. File 1. Eden syndrome. Mental illness where people suddenly fall into comas while connected to the Eden network. Originally, the term was used to give the assistant vomiting, and other symptoms common to those unused spending time in the digital world. But now it's used to describe the more serious malady of inexplicable loss of consciousness while connected to the Eden world. Yeah, the computer is running Windows, which you can actually see that it's running Windows, and also, yep, it explains most of this. After expending time in a coma, the body weakens, becoming more susceptible to complications. In the worst case, this has led to death. File true. Treatment. No effective treatment has been found for Eden syndrome. Research continues into treatments of the cause of this unexplained illness. File number 3. Association with Kamishiro Enterprises. Eden is operated by Kamishiro Enterprises. Deeply affiliated with government agencies, Eden's business areas are expanding quickly. Immediate improvements and user trainers must be provided to warn users against long login times. I mean, to be fair, we've watched entire press releases on that about COVID lately. DRM ruins everything. Why are you here? Is area supposed to be off limits with guards watching over the only entrance? Someone's getting fired. How did you get in here? Did you do something to the guards? Who even are you? I will cut you. Who are you? Don't answer a question with a question. Answer me. I'm family of one of the patients. I'm a plain old detective's assistant. Wait, is Kira there? Oh, I see. Never mind then. Tracks out. You came to investigate Eden syndrome, right? Something you wanted to ask? I'll answer your question, sure. Don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to come clean in order to clear my own name here. I'm in debt to Kamishiro, so if you have a few questions, I can answer them, I think. What should I ask? Who's the patient? This patient here? They're just brought in. They weren't here a few days ago. I'm worried about them. Oh, you look exactly alike. Do you have a twin? I see. That's quite the coincidental resemblance, then. Is there a cure for Eden syndrome? Never heard anyone recovering from it. Someone I know has been stuck in there for 8 years. I'm sure he'll be fine. Someday he'll wake up. For now, all I can do is wait. What happens if you contract it? You fall in a coma, and stay in a coma for 8 years. There's rumors that Kamishiro is involved in some kind of conspiracy. Yeah, that's a misunderstanding, a mistake. They want to find a cure for it too. That's why they built a special ward and have specialists. It's ridiculous that anyone would suffer because of it. I've got to do something. Sorry to apologize for interrupting such an important conversation, but you have an uninvited guest. Oh, she just kind of has me bugged. I see. Note to self, she'll be listening in all conversations ever. Hello guards. Thanks for working so hard. Ooh, another hottie? Oh no. Miss Ree, we weren't expecting you today. Check out the bulging pecs on this guard. One look and my heart is all aflutter. Oh no, I can't resist. Poke, poke, poke. Miss Kishibe, I'm on duty. Wow. Rin Kishibe, making the rounds behind the scenes. I'm curious what brings a Kamashiro bigwig down here. Got the information we needed. Now to get out of there. No need to overstay your welcome. Oops, I've got a visitor cell. Let's be in the rubby. Don't rush, don't make a fuss. Hide, quickly! Oh, my dear Yuko, you're well, I trust. Miss Ree, what happened today? I don't recall seeing your name on the approved visitors list. Oh, I'm not. Maybe I was just struck with a sudden urge to see my dear darling Yukio. Worried about me? No, my senses are tingling out to come see if you're being including Gus again. I knew it. This is all so terrible, isn't it? Oh, but look at you, acting so strong. I know all about it. By the way, what have you been doing here? Visiting a dead relative? Are you having a picnic? No. Did you smuggle your boyfriend into the medical ward? No. Or maybe it's a girlfriend. Just this bitch. Now I got you all figured out. You can come out now. My name is Ree, and I'm tasked with being your guardian. Flee. Flee now. I agree. Well, chat, nobody here. But my dear Yukio, it doesn't matter. You can bring 1 or 2 boyfriends. Or even 3 dozen of them if you like. Why, when I was your age, woo-hoo-hoo. Now let's check in and see how he's doing. Don't you think you'll be happy to see the 2 of us together? Sure. I believe that's what their concern is too. Where the hell did they? Hid in the windows. Hiding.exe. Whoop. Nom. Combo. No, I don't actually... If this game ever actually has technical issues due to the plot of this game, I would have trouble figuring it out from chat. Scandalous. Bite! that, I think I'll hit up the lab once more and call it a night for tonight's stream. Oops. Is my boar girl a Morpheus rabbit monster? Correct. Momoji. Oh. You escaped that predicament all on your own. Ha! See? Now you can do it. Shall we head back? Imagine what the shock of seeing your own body from the outside is like. That's rough, buddy. If we think of it as an out-of-body experience, maybe we can find a solution. You're the first Eden syndrome patient to exhibit these particular symptoms of first irregular amongst. We did get additional chatters, and I approve this message. Simply knowing that Major's death is getting to the bottom of this. You can't rush the rotation. Mustn't hurry things along. Stay cool. Stay calm. Dodge with all your might. Exhibit endurance like hard black iron. My father used to say that all the time. Back to the shit. What do you plan to do next? Do you want to return to your original body? Do you want to know the truth of what happened? Right? Decided. You're my official assistant. In many cases dealing with Eden and cybercrime. The more work you do, the more clues we'll find. Don't worry, I'm certain of your potential. While you're at it, I'll cover your room and board. Huzzah! Besides, with your talents, you better for cyber investigation. I'm expecting great things. Excellent. We have an agreement. From this point, you are my assistant, Cyber Sleuth. Have a seat on the sofa and wait. I'll make some coffee. We'll drink to celebrate. Seaweed and red bean-based coffee, my specialty. Yeah, that might be worse than yogurt rice. Wait until you get a load of the flavor and aroma. Here's to you, Cyber Sleuth. Shots! Just shoot it and be over with it. Done. I got 1,000 points. My rank is Baby Cyber Sleuth. Let's get down to it. I have something for you. Your first duty to kick off your new career as a sleuth. If Nanako's going to be base of operations, make the rounds. You'll be depending on these places a lot, so it's important to know who you are. Alright, let's play with the whiteboard. Hanging on the wall to my desk is a whiteboard. Accept cases from there. You'll practice better than book learning. I'll put some cases on the whiteboard, check it out, start working. Chapter 2. Search for the Father. Yukio Yamashiro. Yeah, this is a great place to end it for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Byron, for enduring the word Digi being brutalized beyond all recognition. And tomorrow morning, next week, we'll continue this session with evolving our guys and seeing what adventures await us on next week's title of Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Thank you for tuning in, goodbye, and farewell.